Thank fuck.
Just on cue, Gidgee drops the F-bomb just as we go live. And if you're wondering why, we are 2 minutes late, everyone. The manager of the National Broadband Network in Brisbane couldn't sort his internet out. Dead set.
Eat a dick.
What hope has this country got when the manager, the infrastructure manager of the National Broadband Network can't sort his internet out? I said,
on your toes.
Yeah, keep you on your toes, Liz said.
Your camera looks like you're filming with a potato. And
no, it's just my rough head.
They still had the plastic over the front of the camera on the computer. So anyway, hello everyone, welcome. And I apologise for my brother at the start there. Mr. Bullet over in WA, Nathan Schilling's on, Jack Turtle's on. G'day, Jack, how are you? Marky Lavelle, Big Sister Cease. G'day, fellas. Now, there's a new name I haven't seen before, Big Sister. How do you say that, Cease or Cess? Jenny Cameron, Phil Taylor, all the usual suspects are on. Gidgee, how are you, mate? How you been?
Oh,
That's where you should go back.
You can talk if you want.
No,
I said, how have you been?
I'm not only getting shit off you, I'm getting shit off the people I live with.
Oh, that's all right. Paulie Martin's on. G'day, mate. How are you? From Martini's Adventures.
Hey, how good was the Bathurst today?
I didn't watch it, mate.
Man, but I tell you what a race to the end. Camaro kicked ass.
Yeah, well, they got 1, 2, 3, didn't they? The Camaros.
Yeah, just fucking, they are skilled. Those drivers are skilled.
Oh, there's no doubt about that.
It doesn't matter if it's Ford or Mustang, they are skilled in what they do.
Mate, since there's no Ford Falcons and Holden Commodores anymore, I have totally lost interest in the supercars. I could not give a shit about them anymore.
Yeah,
just not interested, mate.
I'm the same, Paul, but I tell you what, I watched the last 60 laps and it was exciting shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't matter what car it is, they are skilled. And
the drivers.
Haven't seen the V8 supercars in real time in Townsville. You don't realise how quick they are actually going.
Yeah,
until you see them in real life, it's just like, holy shit, they are professionals. And it doesn't matter to me now, and it's not so bad now. That's not Falcon and Commodore, basically. To see that skill is really good, really is.
Yeah, I know, mate. I'm a bit old fashioned. I like Brocky and Dickie Johnson, and all Alan Moffat and all Colin Bond and all those guys. Yeah. We got a couple on Gidge from up the mother country. Speaking of the mother country, King Charles and Camilla are visiting Australia next week. Steve W. and Andy Richards. G'day, how are you, mate?
Yes, Jack's keen to catch up at Cactus Jack's, mate. Let's do it.
Cactus Jack's, where, down in Brisbane or up in Townsville?
Up at Redcliffe. Caught up with Jace Parry a while ago with Randall in the back there, and Lisa, and had an awesome Saturday. Really did. Yeah.
No, I saw the photo. I didn't realise you had I know Townsville's got 2 Cactus Jacks. They got one in the Sydney city and one down out where we live, Ken, at Kerwin there. But absolutely fantastic. Chrissy Bainrott saying that they launched the new Toyota Supra today to give everyone a look. It's going to enter in 2026, I think, in the supercars, mate. The new Toyota's entering, which is good to see.
They're a small. I was following a Supra the other day. They're a small looking car, but they look tough. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, it's like, yeah, I can see where it's all going.
Well, they're going to have to mix it with the Chevy Camaros and the Ford Mustangs.
Well, look what happened with the GTR. the GTR, the twin turbos, they just absolutely kicked ass.
Oh, when the Nissans came in, there was a big uproar, eh? Remember, who I forget their names, are well-known drivers. They were in a Nissan GTR when they won Bathurst that year, mate, back in the 80s sometimes, and they got booed. They got booed when they got on the stadium because everyone wanted to see either a Commodore or a Falcon win, mate. And when the Nissan GTRs got up, they got booed. Oh, his name's on the Jim Richards, was it, Ken? Jim Richards, I think it was. They booed him. And that's when he said, "You're all a pack of arseholes" to the crowd. Yeah, that was that'll go down in bloody infamy as far as Bathurst 1000s go. They booed him, and Jim Richards said, "You're all a pack of arseholes," because everyone wanted to see an Aussie car win. Well, there's no Aussie cars in there anymore because we don't make them. We don't make cars. Bradley Hiroshima Howell is on, Ken.
Brad Howell, the Supra will have a 5.4 litre quad cam Toyota V8. There you go.
They're going to go, Brad.
They're a small car. They will kick ass.
I'll tell you what, I might ring Toyota and tell them I know a good mechanic that could work on the Supras. Bradley Howell, get there. Just don't let him near a fire while he's out there. Mike Blakely's on. Ken, just on a serious note at the moment. Mike, I know you weren't in the firing line in the US, mate, but our hats go off to all our Yank mates that have been affected with the recent hurricanes, not only in Florida, but up in North Carolina as well. Cyclone, I keep saying cyclone. Hurricane Helene, 234 deaths or something, Ken. Like, we have 1 or 2 deaths during a cyclone here, and it's a terrible thing. The Yanks just like over 230-something people in Cyclone Helene, and the one that just went straight across Florida, the peninsula there. What was its name? Think of it in a minute. Anyway, I think it was up to 14. So that's 14 too many. So, Mike.
Yeah, terrible.
Our thoughts are with you, mate. Like, poor bloody Yanks, and they reckon not just Cyclone Justin. The second one that went across Florida, they reckon the repair bill for that could be $50 billion, Ken. When we have a cyclone come through Innisfail or one of these country towns in North Queensland, the repair bills are in the millions, which is still not good, but $50 billion?
Yeah.
And that'd be unbelievable. Like, densely populated. A lot of the places look like they shouldn't have been built where they were. It was just very low lying. And my God, and it wasn't so much the hurricane, it was the tornadoes that spun up in front of it, mate. Like, we don't get that problem with cyclone. I can't remember a cyclone ever spinning up tornadoes before it hit us. It just comes across and we get smashed by a cyclone. But they had a heap of twisters before the hurricane even hit, mate. It was terrible to see. And anyway, America's in for a big repair bill.
I didn't think much about it, but we had a tornado hit us in Brunei. Middle of the day, blue skies, like calm as, and it came through the hangar and blew everything up, like these really heavy bookcases and shit. Blew them across the hangar and pinned 2 of our Royal Bruneian Air Force girls under the bookcases. We had to run over and pick them up and get the bookcases off them from a blue sky. It was just like, what happened there? It was just unbelievable.
Yeah, bloody terrible. Mike Buckley, it's on my bucket list to get a speeding ticket at Bathurst. Mike, I've actually driven around the Bathurst circuit, and when it's not a racetrack, mate, it's a 60-kilometre zone. And apparently the Bathurst coppers love hanging around there because you know what it's like, mate. Blokes get onto Conrod Straight and she's 60 k's an hour because it's a public road, mate. When it's not the Bathurst 1000, that's a public road. Bathurst is quite a large country town in New South Wales. And the traffic coppers clean up there because everyone gets on Conrod Straight and there ain't no way in the world you're sitting on 60k an hour down there, Ken.
Yeah. Ty Fenwick said, my brother has an R35 GTR Gidgee, such a beast, 700 horsepower.
Almost as good as the BT50 Gidgee. Almost as impressive as the BT. Yeah, that's not bad.
Our cousin, he's down there at the moment, Gary Rogers.
Gary Rogers, yeah.
And he's got an 800 horsepower Mustang. 40th edition Dick Johnson Mustang, 6-speed. Yeah. Absolute beast. He's going to take us driving it one day, hopefully.
Our cousin, Gary Rogers, guys, our first cousin, his dad and our dad were brothers. Gary Rogers is the manager, or he owns Spitwater, the water blasters. He's the owner for Spitwater in Queensland and the Northern Territory and Victoria, I think. Gary done very well for himself in business. Anyway, he got the Dick Johnson BA Falcon, and then he went and got the Dick Johnson Mustang as well. So, and he reckons, Ken, as if the BA Falcon didn't have enough get up and go, he reckons the Mustang leaves it for dead.
Well, his BA's got like 400 horsepower. His Mustang's got 800. It's just wow. He said it's a different beast.
Yeah, that's scary, isn't it? Absolutely scary. Yeah, Ty, unbelievable, mate. Brett Chakowski, g'day, mate. Skylines were four-wheel steer as well. Well, there you go. I hope you're going well, Brett.
Nathan Schilling, Mark Lavelle, can't complain, man. 600, what did he say? 629,970 kilometres unopened. So, hey, old Nate's Cruiser, I think it is. Going well.
Why am I 8,000 things behind? Who's this? Craig Tompkinson. G'day, Buck and Gidgee. My old 80 series has nearly 900,000 kilometres on it. There you go. And Nathan, where's Nathan saying he's had 800 and something thousand? So that says a lot for the 1HZ Toyota motor. Unbelievable.
I can't hear you.
Lost me. Anyway, we can hear you, Gidgee. We can hear you.
What did you do?
No, it's just gone quiet.
Okay. Yeah. Anyway.
So can mute. You haven't muted it.
No.
So it says that 5 lead, I'm pretty sure Neil Crompton said it was 5.4.
Still connected.
Oh, there you go. Anyway, they don't come out till 2026, I think. The Toyota Supras come in. So Erebus won the thing today, and I always thought they drove was it a Mercedes or a Volvo or something? Anyway, they're in a Chevy Camaro now. That thing that owned by one of the females. Blackers reckons his Lancer would go hard at 60k now down Conrod Straight. I reckon the BT, she'd probably get to 120 kilometres an hour. That'd be, she'd max out there. Erebus were Commodores. They may have been, Kylie, but I'm sure Erebus, when they
didn't touch a thing.
When they first came in,
can you hear me?
Ladies, yes, I've got your back, dickhead. Yes. What did you do? My dad XD with over 1 million Ks. There you go. The old Aussie XD Falcon with over 1 million Ks clocked over on it. Unbelievable.
For a minute. Yeah.
Wow. That's pretty impressive, isn't it? This has been going on for an hour behind the scenes, guys, trying to get Ken's computer up and running. So anyway, but hang in there. Said, yes, we can hear you, Gidgee. Matt, can you hear me, Ken, or you just... Can you hear me? Nah, they've lost volume again. I don't know what's going on there. We could hear him there for a minute. Now he's clicked something. You can tell by the dumb look on his face. Have a look at the look on his face, just the dull stare. Can you hear me, mate? Nah. We've lost Gidgee, guys. Not good. What? He might do a caravan door on me. He's gone. Gidgee is gone, guys. So if he comes back, I'll bring him into the chat. But that's the third location in that house that he has tried. He was downstairs in where he lives. It was unworkable. He went somewhere else in the house, unworkable. Like the internet was just that bad. And then he went upstairs to Randall and anyway, he's back now. How you going? Had the stage. How you going? You there? More, Landy, more calling Orson. Can you hear me? Landy, that's a classic.
Definition.
No.
Go settings.
No. More calling Orson. Yeah, be the NBN. We can hear you, Ken. No, yeah, Marky. No. No. Did you try and say no? I did not. It didn't work real well, mate. G'day, Ed. Ed's from Ed's four-wheel drive and camping. I'm going to remove Ken. That's annoying. Anyway, they can sort it out. I don't know what's going on there, but anyway, we'll beam me up, Scotty. Yes. Isn't it funny? Here's this country, Australia, that have spent God knows how many $1 billion on a national broadband network, and that's the shit that they deal up. Ken is not in a remote place, everyone. I'm in far north Queensland, and my internet's okay up here. Ken's in Brisbane. Ken's in Redcliffe, Brisbane, and his internet is shit. Unbelievable. And yet we've got one person, Elon Musk, who's just come up with this satellite system called Starlink, and it puts this country's communications to shame. And I keep saying it. We have lost the ability to do anything anymore. We can't build a car. We can't get decent communications in this country. Absolute shite. Nikki Slade's chiming. I know Nikki will have something to say here. Nick's pretty outspoken. So someone let Abbott at it. I think they all mucked it up, Nikki. I think they all bloody mucked it up. Ken, can you hear me?
Yes. You hear me?
Yeah, I got you. Don't touch anything. Just sit there.
I didn't. It just went. Fadook.
Yeah. Anyway, we got you now. Thank
you, Lisa.
I was just saying, Ken, here we are in a supposed first world country, and our communications is shite. And yet we've got one billionaire called Elon Musk can come up with a satellite system that just puts anything that we can do to shame. And now they're all getting in on it. Telstra and Optus and that are getting in on Elon Musk because everything's too hard for him. How many? And as I said, mate, you're in Brisbane, mate. You're in the third largest city in Australia, and you haven't got decent internet. It's bullshit.
Well, our big boss said that our biggest threat is Starlink. It really is.
Well, I'll tell you now, mate, everyone's getting it because you can't get decent comms anywhere. Why would you try and put up with that shit? As I said, you're in Brisbane, Australia's third largest city, and you can't get decent internet. Absolute friggin' garbage. Absolute garbage. Scotty Jennings just texted me, everyone. Scotty Jennings, everyone, is on Starlink out in St. George watching the live feed, and he said it's going great. G'day, Scotty.
I'm a few beers deep, Kylie.
Yeah. That's what I said when he come on. I said, how many of you had before we went live, everyone? That's all right. Hey, funny story. everyone, did you see my Facebook post today? Down the side of the house, the Jayco caravan's a lot bigger than what the Sirocco was, guys. Gidgee's been cancelled outright. No, he's back, everyone. He's back. The Gidgee Gorilla is back.
Souls.
Stay tuned tonight, guys. There's 160 on Gidge because I've got some Gidgee Gorilla gear here and we're going to do some giveaways. So we're going to talk some shit for a bit longer, everyone, and we're going to do some bloody things. Scotty, Nathan Schilling wants to bloody text me while I'm on it. Here we are, Nathan, we're here 1 kilometre from RAF Base Amberley and I only have ADSL. That is bullshit. So I've installed Starlink. So here you go, guys. Nathan is 1 kilometre from the RAAF base at Amberley, which is out Ipswich, west of Brisbane. It's not like it's out in the middle of nowhere. And he's still only got ADSL, Ken. So he's gone to Starlink. There you go. Just say this when you go to work tomorrow. Go in on your next meeting and they're all patting each other on the back saying how good they are. Just tell them they're full of shit. Tell them Nathan Schilling's story and tell them Scotty Jennings' story. They're all going to Starlink because it's shite. Anyway, you were laughing at a comment then. Which one was it, Ken? I'll put it up.
I was just getting smashed here. So, fuck. All right.
Gidgee's going to fucking upend his computer in a minute and go into a fucking silverback rage. And that will be the end. That will be the end of the live stream. Big Silverback has gone ape shit. And, oh, dear. Yeah, you might. YBS, younger brother syndrome. Yeah, don't worry, Brad. We hang shit on each other all the time. Don't worry, I cop it too, guys. It's your turn tonight. I friggin' cop it all the time from this prick, so it's your turn. It's your fault. Everyone's got shit internet. You work for the NBN now. Man up and take it on the chin.
Guilty.
Kick him in the nuts. Marky Abel said kick him in the nuts. He'd have to have a long foot to reach me here in Innisfail. Don't break the garage door. I was going to tell you a funny story. Well, it's not funny. It's pissing me off. The caravan door broke the other night, just as you know, and I was talking to Cam Wild today, guys, from Wild Touring, and Cam said, as you know, all caravans use the same door, like within 4 or 5 companies. They've all got the same air conditioners, the same fridges, the same doors, the same windows. You know what I mean? There's companies out there that just produce windows for caravans and caravan companies buy them. Jayco doesn't make their own windows, I'm sure, or their own doors. They buy them from a company that makes them. So like Truma air conditioners and, all the Webasto and all that. A company will build a caravan and they'll go, we will take those doors, those windows off the company. So it's just the thing. Brad Howell wants to text me now. What was I saying? I was talking to Cam Wild and he said, don't worry, mate. He said that door that's on your Jayco caravans, probably the same door that's on a million other brands of caravans. And it was like the plastic, to open the door, the plastic handle came out and then the door would open. But it's like a molded plastic thing. It just snapped. And Roz couldn't get out of the caravan. Anyway, after about 10 minutes of trying and that, I got the shits and pushed it in and ripped it off its hinges, and I'm up for $1,100 for a new caravan door. If that's not bad enough. The Jayco's quite wide. This is where I was going before. Getting it down the side of the house, guys, when I'm towing it behind the BT50, it's too tight. And by the time I turn the BT50, like the gate's too narrow and all that type of stuff. So I needed a little caravan mover. My next door neighbour goes, I've got one of those little Chinese pieces of shit. So I hooked it up and I had it on there today and I'm going on the grass and it's going great guns, nice and slow, nice and steady, and I can line it up, getting in the carport, a lot safer than trying to reverse it in. and I tried to take it up a slight little 30-degree ramp to go into the carport, and the gearing on it just disintegrated. So, because I borrowed it off my neighbour, I had to buy him a new one, $480. So then I thought,
and we only joked about it before you did it. It's just like, oh, Nick, minute.
Yeah, we did. We had a joke and said, what if it blows up or what? Well, it did, Ken. It did, and it actually exploded. The gearing inside it exploded, and there's a heap of them out there. They're all out of the same Chinese factory with a different sticker on them, and there's a million companies out there, mini movers and all this type of shit. It's the same thing with a different sticker. Great if you're in a shed with a, come on, guys. I'm putting it on silent, guys. I can't concentrate when the phone's going all the time. I'll check them later. So, well, see, that's what I mean. I lose my train of thought when the phone goes off. It's on silent now, guys.
Squirrel!
Squirrel! Yep, I forgot what I was saying. They're all out of the same Chinese factory. Anyway, this thing exploded. So I got online, found the exact one that he's got, Mini Mover Gen 2, it's called. Order him a new one. If I borrow something off someone and I break it or I damage it, I'll fix it for you. That's just the way it is. I was pissed off, but in good faith, Tony came over and said, you can use my Mini Mover and whatever. They're only good for solid surfaces, Ken. Flat, solid surfaces. If you've got a flat, solid surface and you're just moving your boat or something, they're probably fine. Anyway, I found an Aussie-made one, guys. $2,000, and it's called bestcaravanmover.com.au. Made in Western Australia. Got a large pneumatic tyre on them. 1.2 kilowatt motor instead of a 350 watt or a 550 watt motor. 1.2 kilowatt, big pneumatic tyre. Runs off 12 volts and all that. Similar system, but instead of the little pissy gearing inside, it's got like a big motorbike chain that drives it. So it's going to be a lot tougher. 10-year warranty, Australian made, $2,000. Anyway, a guy got on the Facebook post today, Ken, from Townsville and said, mate, I bought one of those. It's called a version 4 tug, T-U-G, as in a tug version 4. And he said, I bought one for my caravan. He said, family circumstances changed and I never got to use it. I had to get rid of the van. He said, I've got it still sitting here in the box, brand new. So he's offered it to me for $1,000, so half price. So when you're speaking to Nutty next, Ken, I might get Nutty to go around and grab it from the bloke in Townsville.
Yeah, easy.
If Nutty can, maybe do a halfway meet in Ingham and pick it up off him in Ingham or something. I'll send Nutty the money. You can go around and pick it up for me. If not, I'll travel all the way down to Townsville to grab it. But it's going to save me $1,000, half price. It's going to save me $1,000. And I was actually going to see, I've sent the old mate an email and said, you're going to be at the Perth 4-wheel drive show on the 8th, 9th and 10th of November. Being a West Aussie company, I thought he might be at the 4-wheel drive caravan show. I was going to have a chat to him there, but I definitely need something like that, Ken, to safely get the caravan down the side of the house. I've got box air cons poking out. I've got a real tight margin for error, and it's just going to be a lot safer, less chance of doing damage to the caravan and less chance of taking a box air con off the side of the house. So it's going to be good. It'll be, and luckily for me, old mate's got a brand new one in Townsville, half price. It's called the Tug, T-U-G, version 4, Australian made, 10-year warranty, big pneumatic tyre. So if it's been raining, Ken, those pissy little wheels on those Chinese ones will just sink in. They wouldn't be any good on the grass. This has got a big, wide pneumatic tyre, so I can even move the caravan out if it's been raining. So anyway, yeah. Greggy Campbell reckons he wants that thing. Send me the money, he said. Yeah. Steve W., how you going, mate? Hope you're well. Gidge watching Charles and Camilla. Yeah, Charles and Camilla. Have you seen on the news this morning the Republican movement's already up and running? Charles and Camilla are coming over and they've popped their friggin' nose up again, wanting to go. They do it. Every time there's a Royal Tour, those pricks come out of the woodwork and want to start sprouting the Republic shit. That's not the time to do it, guys. It's not the time to do it. I'm not for a Republic. I'm no bloody King Charles thing, but I like it the way it is.
I love them. I love the Royals. They're awesome.
It's
King
a shame.
Love him. He's awesome.
He walked into the Prince of Wales hotel in Brisbane once, Ken, when he was Prince Charles, when he was a lot younger. Walked into the pub and shouted everyone in the bar a beer in the Prince of Wales hotel. I forget what suburb that's in Brisbane, but he went to school here and all that type of stuff. I know the royal family's not Australia. I get that, and I get where the Republicans are coming from, but once that happens, they're going to want to change the flag. That's why I don't want to do it, because I know they're going to target the flag as soon as that happens, and it'll friggin' happen. And I'll tell you now, when Gen X go, you and me, Ken, and Brad Howell, and a lot of the guys out there, the boomers and the Gen Xers go, our last remaining hope is Gen Y, which is my kids. I think we'll even be pushing shit uphill there. It's going to happen at some stage. I think when it happens, I think once the Queen died, I thought that's going to be the end of, like, it's going to speed up now. I think everyone had so much respect for Queen Elizabeth II. No one really wanted to push it too hard then, but now that Charles is in, but I think when Charles goes and William takes over, I think he'll be a very good king. It's a shame Harry's gone the way he's gone, mate, and he's on the outer. Like, it would have been good to see him and William. But anyway, I didn't come on to talk about the royal family. I'm a bit of a royalist. I don't mind them. I know they're bloody whatever, but anyway, that's where
I got to go. I'll be back.
Yeah, right. Have a tinkle. 186 on. We're going to do a live feed soon, guys. Has anyone seen my latest clip? I know 5,000 of you have. Prince Philip. Prince Philip was a classic, wasn't he? Old Prince Philip. He was a classic. He was a funny man, and he had a good sense of humour. Prince Philip, the Queen's husband. And I'll tell you what, when Queen Elizabeth II passed away, that was a sad day for me. Mike Blakey saying he married the wrong. Don't go down that path, Mike. Roz is a big Megan fan. She loves Megan. She used to love that. We used to watch that miniseries called Suits that Megan was in. Remember, it was like a lawyer type show on Netflix, and Meghan Markle was in that as played a chick called Rachel. Anyway, we used to like that. Anyway, it started off all right, didn't it? And then it got all sour and it turned to shit. The Prince Harry thing. It's a shame, eh? Harry's done a lot for the royal family and served in Afghanistan in the British Army. I got a lot of time for Harry, but it's just a shame to see how it's going. If Gidgee walks back in with another box of cans, I'll piss myself. Well, he's got a can. What are you on, the Great Northerns now?
Yeah.
Great Northern original, yeah. It was funny. I got up that morning at the Legends camp. You and Landy, Anthony Wicks, and I got up and I looked. You were sitting around the campfire that night. And I looked over, and it looked like a belt-fed machine gun of beer cans sitting around the campfire.
Yeah, that was all Landy. It had nothing to do with me.
Oh, Gidgee's had a big night. Have a look at him. You didn't emerge from the swag until quite late in the morning either, I must add. Righto. What I was saying, Gidge, I'm going to do a giveaway. I've got some Gidgee Gorilla gear here. How good are these ones? And I'll tell you now, there's one of these going tonight, guys. It's a 3XL. Marky Lavelle, I think you're 3XL, aren't you? There's a Gorilla blue, one of these, blue Gorilla. Oh, wrong way. Big Gorilla. They look pretty cool, actually. They are a good-looking shirt. There's all different sizes. Ken, we'll go into it a bit later. People want Gidgee Gorilla gear. You've got some in stock there. But Landy, I was drinking from the rum bottle. I have no claim. That's right. Landy was on the spiced rum. Was it Captain Morgan or was it Captain Jerry? What were you drinking, Landy? You're on the spiced rum down there.
He's a legend. Dead set. Yeah, if you haven't met Landy, he is a legend.
Yeah, he's a good bloke. Steve Dove, I agree. Camilla will never be our queen, mate. She is the king's wife, the queen consort or whatever. Camilla we never will see her as the queen, mate. They can go the king and queen. She ain't a queen. Charles is the king. I acknowledge that. And Camilla is just his wife, mate. I don't think she's got anything. Oh, good on her. I don't dislike Camilla or anything, but I think Australia's still got the shits with Diana. Australia loved Princess Di, Ken, didn't we? Yeah. Back in the 80s and that. In the early 90s. We absolutely loved Princess Di, and I think Sailor Jerry, that's it. I just once Di went and then Camilla come on the scene, I think she's been going uphill the whole time, Camilla. She's hung in there. She was never ever going to take the place of Di, I don't think. He was on a hiding to nothing, I think. Oh, bloody thing. Mike Blakely's probably going, shut up, you Commonwealth country. Stop talking about the king and the queen and all that bullshit. We beat you in 1776 and we don't want to know about it, he said. So, Lady Di she was a class act. And you can see that come through in Prince William and Prince Harry. I think you can see Prince William especially, he is a class act. He'll make a very, very good king, that guy. Prince William will make a fantastic king. Horsehead. That's what I mean. She's on a Horsehead was always on the scene. Yes, apparently so, Marty. And
SCENE. Actually, Marty. Sorry to be
Can you say that again in English, please?
SCENE.
Scene. Oh, yeah, righto. Sailor Jerry. Was Landy was on? The Sailor Jerry, the spiced rum. Ah, dear. Anyway, we're going to do a giveaway if I can work out how to use this thing. On my last clip, we went down to Cowley Beach recently, guys, me and Roz, for 2 nights in the caravan. What a great little place that is. Only 20 minutes down the road from where I live. I said to Roz, we got to come down here more often. It was just so relaxing, sitting under the coconut tree in a hammock, looking out to the islands. People would give their left nut to do that, and here it's 20 minutes on my doorstep, and we just take it for granted. So, but anyway,
how many fish did Roz catch compared to you?
She caught a baby stingray, which wasn't on camera, a little stingray. She pulled that in, but guess who had to go in and do a Brody Moss and bloody tackle it and bloody wrap its barb up and get the hook out of its mouth? Brody Rogers here had to do that. He had to disarm the stingray. So we did that. I tell you what I did. I got a long stick and I stuck it on his tail. One thing I did see, the camp man recently, guys, was up in the Northern Territory with a guy called Murrindoo Yanna, who I've met Murrindoo. What an interesting guy he is. He's one of the traditional elders up there in the Gulf of Carpentaria, up around Burketown and that. Murrindoo Yanna, one of the traditional owners. Murrindoo caught a stingray, or Dale the camp man caught a stingray. Murrindoo went around and grabbed him on the end of the tail because the barb's not on the end of the tail, mate. It's about 6 inches from the end of them. It's in there. And we all know what one of those barbs can do to you. Mum was a nurse at the Harvey Bay Hospital one night, Ken, when well-known shark catcher Vic Hislop, back in the day, he was a well-known shark hunter, caught the world's largest tiger shark. Vic Hislop came into the Harvey Bay Hospital one night when Mum was nursing with a stingray barb in his foot. And Vic said he's never experienced pain like it in his life. Jason from All for Adventure guys got nailed by a stingray, and it wasn't looking good for him. Like Simon was really worried about him. Jason was in a lot of pain from a stingray barb, and we all know what a stingray did to Steve Irwin. Steve went over the top of a big bull ray, and what they're saying is it must have thought Steve was a predator, saw the shadow, and it's whipped its tail up, and its big stinger has gone into Steve's heart, and we all know the rest is history. Steve Irwin was killed by a stingray. So if you get nailed by a stingray barb, apparently it is very, very, very unpleasant. Very unpleasant. So I've lost my train of thought. Roz has just turned up. She's watching The Voice at the moment. What else was I talking about? Squirrel. I've lost it again, Ken. Oh, that's right. So I put the stick on the stingray on his tail so he couldn't flick up. I was bloody. The old sphincter was doing the 50-cent, 5-cent thing because I just had a small stick and I thought if he flicks his tail up, he's going to get me in the hand or the arm. So I put the stick on there. And he'd swallowed the hook, so I just got the knife and cut it as close to his mouth as I could. We let the stingray go. And then next thing you know, we were just sitting there having a beer, and the bloody PVC pipe went like that. Roz was on, and that was that little trevally that it was a GT, I think, a baby GT. He was a decent size, like he was eating size. There's no size limit on trevally. Roz said, Mum will eat this. Roz's mum loves fish. And it fed Roz's mum and Roz's sister Irene the next night. Jamil came down, took it back for a thing, and they said he was very nice. And you can make nummus out of trevally as well. So Roz caught the trevally, and I was up. I said, what I did is I bled him, gutted him, scaled him. I said, I'm going to go up to the caravan, wrap him up in alfoil, and put him in the fridge. And while I was doing that, I was hosing him off up at the caravan. I heard, Paul! So I ran down. Ross is doing one of these, and the line's going, bzz, and that was the shovel-nosed ray, or shovel-nosed shark, or a shovel-nosed ray. And Roz was puffed out, so she handed the rod over to me, and we pulled him in. And I managed to flip him on his back and get the hook out and get him in. He was a decent size. I know they get a lot bigger than that, but he was a decent size. And I'll tell you what, he put up a good fight. Certainly put a bend in the rod. But, yeah, all that's around there at the moment is some trevally. A bloke did catch a 50-centimetre barra off the boat ramp on a lure, but they got to be 58 barra, so we had to throw that back in. Nice little silver barra. So they're around. Graham Whittaker, claim to fame, 23-foot, 4-inch tiger shark on a hand line off Weeper Wharf. Holy dooly. What's 23.4? That is a big tiger shark. Ken, you got your phone on you? What's 23 foot in bloody meters? Oh, wait, that's a big shark.
Meter is 3.3, so
3.5. There's 3 foot to a meter. 5 meter. No, well, that's a 7 meter tiger shark, Graham. 3 7s are 21. 3 8s. That's nearly a Graham Whittaker. Now, there's a fish story for you, everyone. That's almost an 8 meter tiger shark. That is the size of a megalodon. What were those big dinosaur sharks called? Megalodon. Graham Whittaker, everyone's caught a megalodon off the 23'4". Mike Blakely, what's that in meters? 7 meters, is it? That's still a bloody big shark. I didn't think they got that big. I knew tigers got around the 5-ish mark. 7 meter tiger shark on a hand line. Holy dooly, that is, mate, I bet you had gloves on there to do that. Chrissy Anderson's on the nomadic Yowie, doing okay, mate, been on the road. Yeah, Jack and Marjo are on the road for the last 3.5 weeks. Good to see. Jack's still on the road from the Legends camp, everyone. Absolutely fantastic. Jack's bloody sucking the guts out of life, as Graham Cahill would say. Absolutely fantastic. Now, back to what I was saying 15 minutes ago, Ken. I'm going to do a prize giveaway for some Gidgee gear. I'll show you what I got here. I've got, hang on.
I've got shitloads, just quietly.
I got a 2XL yellow fishing shirt and a 2XL black shorts. That's a package. I've got a 2XL pink Gidgee fishing. They look good, those. The pink and orange Gidgee fishing shirt. I might do this as a package. Someone who's 3XL grey gorilla and a 3XL blue gorilla as a package. And if you're XL, if you're extra large guys, 42 shorts, which are XL, and a 42 yellow Gidgee fishing shirt. And this one fell out of the packer. This is the one Customs got to, but it's still brand new. An XL, extra large, long sleeve fishing shirt, and an extra large set of blue Gidgee shorts, which are good. So anyway, so you can go in, guys, go in the competition. If none of that stuff there, if you're not an XL or a 2XL or a 3XL, if you want kid sizes or 7XL, don't go in it, please, because it's going to be no good to you. I'd rather someone go in the competition and win something that they can pick and it fits them, okay? So that's all I've got here. That's the sizes I've got, everyone.
I can help you out. It's like...
No, that's all right. We can do that later on. We'll obviously do a Christmas giveaway and all that. Shorts are really comfy, Gidgee. They are, mate. I've got some on at the moment. Oh, you can't see, but yeah, they are comfy. They're comfy shorts. They're good for knock-around shorts in the yard, mowing the lawn, going to the gym, going shopping, doing whatever you want. So,
bloody coffee shop or whatever. Yeah.
Brett Chakowski's a 3XL. So, Brett, make sure you go in competitions because you got a chance to win a 3XL one of these and a 3XL. What was the other color I had, Ken? Black one, was it?
No idea.
Oh, grey, sorry. Grey one. So, on my last clip at Cowley Beach, me and Roz were swinging in a hammock. Now, to do it, you've got to go hashtag and the name of the hammock. No capital letters, guys. No capitals. Hashtag and the name of the hammock, the brand of the hammock. Hashtag, say that the brand of it was Ruler, it would be hashtag RULER in lower. Don't put any capitals in, okay, or it won't pick it up. What was the brand of the hammock Roz and I used at Cowley Beach? And they're made out of recyclable material, Ken, and they're bloody comfy as, all
nice.
made out of recycled plastic and that, like really, really comfy. Oh dear. There's one in every crowd. Hashtag Ruler. Glennie J, give yourself...
You're a tosser. Glennie J, love you. You're a tosser.
Hashtag Ruler. Oh, dear idea. Pete McMurtry, there you go. Have a look at what Pete's put in, and you might be in a chance to win, guys. Pete McMurtry's got it. I shouldn't tell you. How easy is this? You don't even have to know anything here. You can just, it's like when you're at school. If you don't know, you just look across and see what old mate beside you wrote, and you just write that shit. You can do it on the Buckaroony channel. Hashtag Hammerhead. Yeah, exactly right. What's Mark Lavelle? Temu 2 was Wixie. Wixie's into the Temu, is he? I'm proud to say I've never bought anything off Temu, guys. Never bought anything off Temu.
I did. It's fucking awesome.
Oh, hang on. Righto. So there we go. I don't know if I was supposed to push that button before you all started commenting. We'll see how we go anyway. We'll see how we go. I'll soon tell you. How many we got in? 29 entries, guys, so far. 29 entries. Just in case, if you put the word like Pete McMurtry, if you put that in, do it again, Pete, just in case I needed to click that first before you put your comments in. Maybe I need to go start collecting comments and then it may not pick it up. So anyway, I'll give you another couple of minutes, Ken. What's going on with the Gidgee Gorilla clothing brand, mate? Give us an update. Have you got
not a lot? It's gone a bit quiet, I suppose.
Is that because you're a slack prick?
Yeah, pretty much.
If people want some Gidgee gear, I know you've got some in stock. Can they still email you and friggin', if you've got their size, send it out?
They can ping me, and I've got a heap of stuff, heaps of stuff in stock.
And you've got the training shirts coming in. How are those mine, I must admit, mate, the 2XL, I found the neck a little bit tight, but you don't have that problem. Might have just because I've just got such a muscular neck. I don't know. Give everyone a look at the training shirts. They are comfy. That's one of them. Stand up. Yeah. So nice training shirt. Good for going to the gym, going for a walk. Crouch down a bit. Gidgee Gorilla across the back. Yeah. And there's all different sides. There's black and white ones with a bit of red trim and all different stuff. You done your back or something? You were looked a bit ginger then.
Yeah, a bit ordinary.
Oh, you went up.
Yeah, it's just like.
Yeah. That's all right. So I'll put a thing in. It's KJ. What is your email? KJ Rogers 1970
at gmail.com.
Yeah. KJ Rogers 1970 at gmail.com. If you want any Gidgee gear, send Ken an email, everyone. And I'm going to pin that.
So basically 30 bucks or 4 for 100. It doesn't matter what it is.
Yeah, exactly right. I don't know how to pin that. How do I pin that? No. I can't work it out, guys. I was trying to think. How many have we got now? 41 entries, guys. 41. Righto, we might call it up. See if we can get to 45. Landy saying, Gidgee, where's the alpaca hat? I went to click on that, and by the time I clicked on it, Landy, 2 comments had come up. That's how quick they go.
I'll be back.
Yeah, righto. Hashtag Nike, guys. NAKIE is what you want for a chance to win some of this stuff. I'll post it out to you. If you do win, message me, Mr. Buckaroony. Send me your name and address and everything. Andy Richards, 1970 vintage as well, same as Gidgee. Yeah, Gidgee's a 1970 lad. I was 1965. I'm 5 years older than Ken. Yeah. Ros. Yes, Mr. Bullet, you smart ass. No capitals, but Mr. Bullet. Ros caught the fish again. Absolutely. She always goes well, Rosie, with the even when we had the boat. Ros always, she'd get on the hand line. She'd always get a good bite and that. I used to just sit there for hours and get nothing. And Ros would get bloody bites all the time. I don't know. I am jinxed when it comes to fishing. I really am. I don't know what it is. I can be on a jetty with 10 people either side of me using the same bait, and everyone will pull fish in, and I'll get nothing. So Terry G's on. G'day, Terry. How are you? Brad Barnes said, I need 3XL. Well, Brad, we've got a couple of these, a blue and a grey Gorilla shirt, mate, in 3XL. So if you need a 3XL, hopefully you win. And we've got 2 3XL shirts to give away tonight, so that'll be good. I'm going to draw this guy. So what I need to do here is go present, share the screen. I keep forgetting to do this. Giveaway tool, share, So can you see that now, Ken?
Yep.
Righto. I'm going to draw it, guys. Here we go. Good luck, everybody. This is to pick out what you want. Oh, Kylie Jemison, Nilly. Hey! Brett Schakowsky. You beauty.
Woo!
Bretty Schakowsky down in the Burdekin, guys. He pings me. He pings me at like 12 o'clock, midnight, every night. My phone goes, bing. And I'll go, I bet that's Schakowsky. Sure enough, Brett Schakowsky. He's nocturnal. There he is. Gidge's on the thing. So, Brett, I am tipping. I'm tipping, mate, you needed a 3XL. I'm sure you said you were 3XL. Put a comment down. You get the 3XL short sleeve Gorilla polo and the same one, but in grey, mate. That's what you want, Brett? The 2 3XLs, mate? Let me know, and I'll put them aside for you. Well done, mate. Well done. Stop screen. Gidgee got that from the llama, what was it called? The long neck farm across from Goombra Valley Campground, mate. And you went over there for the day, said it was pretty good. They've closed down, mate, awesome. They've closed down, unfortunately.
What?
The long neck farm, I forget who told me now, the long neck farm closed down just after the Legends camp.
Oh, shit. I didn't
And
know
they were looking for people to buy their alpacas and ostriches and all that type of stuff, mate. So that's a bit of a shame. Yeah. So Brett Schakowsky, guys, well done, Brett. Brett got the 2 3XL polos. Brett, send me a message tonight at midnight, mate, and tell me your address, mate. And I'll post them to you tomorrow. I'll post them to you. So we've still got some XL and 2XL stuff left. Fishing shirts, everyone. We've got a couple of 2XL fishing shirts and shorts, and a couple of XL fishing shirts. The long sleeve, the yellow one, and the orangey pink one. So yeah. So righto, Ken. What we might do. Mike Blakely saying good day to Terry G. Good stuff. Hey Terry, I watched I've never seen it done before. Terry and Robin cooked fried rice up the other night in their caravan, guys, in the rice cooker, Ken. You know, you normally put rice and water in and hit the button, forget. Yeah. Rice. They actually did their fried rice. They put the diced up pork and the frozen veggies and all that type, the soy sauce and all that in, hit the button, and it come out and it was all just like a fried rice done in the rice cooker. I've never seen that done before, but it seemed to come out really good, Terry, when you did it. So, Chrissy Anderson, the Nomadic Yowie, going, hey, Buck, can we get or do Buckaroo Ledge community chat page where we can talk shit and help each other out with car stuff or whatever? Be good for people to help with their skills and that. I guess we've still got the Legends for Charity page is still open, and the Mates Camping with Mates page is open. I'm sure they wouldn't mind people getting on and asking questions and all that type of stuff. I got enough shit on at the moment with trying to go between Paul Rogers and Mr. Buckaroony. It's an absolute nightmare. The last thing I need to do is open up a new page and monitor that one too. But I guess the Legends for Charity is still open, I believe, and the Mates Camping with Mates 2025. So maybe we can ask some questions on there, mate. But the last thing I need to do is open up another Facebook page. It's I can't keep up with the shit now. So it's a good idea, but Chris, absolutely it is. Pete McMurtry down there in Townsville. I've got a couple of Pete McMurtry whips, guys. Pete makes these beautiful whips out of paracord, different coloured paracord. Yellow and blue for the Cowboys. Got the cracker on the end. I know Rob the Wanderer's got one. This is one Pete did for me, everyone. It's got the... He's used a button off an Army service dress. That's the Rising Sun badge, guys, the Australian Army Rising Sun badge. And he put that into the whip that he presented me. I've got another 2 of these, different colours, and he's got the Australian dollar coin in there as the handle. So that one there is a button off a service dress. Oh, it's a bit shiny there. Can you see that, Ken? The Australian Army Rising Sun. That's a button off a service dress, and it looks really, really good. I'm gonna save them up. I was waiting for a special occasion. I might do it for the Christmas giveaway. I don't know if you're coming up at the end of the year again, Ken. And
yeah, I will be. Yeah.
So we might slip up the Innisfail for the night and do we'll do some Gidgee Gorilla gear and a couple of whips. I'm sure Crazy Dog and then might throw a bag in and we can do some prize giveaway. So I've got a couple more of Pete McMurtry's whips, guys, and they've got the Australian dollar coin in the handle, which look really, really good. Now, Ken, you went yomping up a mountain or a mount. So I wouldn't call it a mountain today on the Sunshine Coast. So this is going to be the next one. Let me get in there, guys, and bloody, how do I stop this? So Brett Schakowsky got that one. I have no idea how to get out of this now. Here we go. Choose a live stream. Bear with me, everyone. The Gidgee Gorilla. And this one's going to be hashtag. Right. Start collecting comments. Righto. So Ken went for a yomp up a hill today on the Sunshine Coast. It's called Mount something. And the mountain is called after the suburb that it is in on the Sunshine Coast. Correct, Ken?
Correct.
So you went for it starts with C. So hashtag Craig Tompkinson. You got to put in a hashtag before that and no capital. Hashtag and then the name of the hill, guys. And the correct spelling. Hashtag MT whatever. So MT and the name. One word, no capitals. No spaces, Darren Cope. No spaces. Retype it, please, mate. No, Brett Schakowsky. No, it's MT at the start. You got the name right. It's got to have MT at the start. Yes. Copy off Jason, everyone. Copy off Jason. My God. Steve Redpath. I keep asking Steve if he's related to Ian Redpath. Do you remember Ian Redpath? He used to open bat for Australia, Ken, in the cricket. Yeah. Ian Redpath back in the late 70s. I say that every time. There, that's it. So we've got some 2XL and some extra larges, guys. That's the only sizes. If you're 7XL, don't even bother going in it because if you win it, I've got nothing to send you. So just, if you can fit into a 2XL.
I've got a lot of shit here, but so.
Yeah, we'll sort that later, mate. I always got this stuff off you for prize giveaway. So I've got 2XL and XL to give away. Heinzie. Gidgee Broken Back Mountain. Yeah, Brent Wall's got it, guys. Mount Coolum. That's it. What's the view like up there, Ken? Look, I've never been up there. You like it. You go up there just about every weekend and stomp up it.
Absolutely beautiful. Really good.
Yeah. That Sunshine Coast getting a bit too populated for me now, but even at Coolum, mate, you go up that boardwalk to the lookout. It's just spectacular up there. It's just looking at the beautiful blue ocean, the waves, the white beach. I go on about the beaches in North Queensland here, but when you go down there and see those beaches, they're spectacular, mate. They really are.
Yeah, but to go up Mount Coolum, go down to the beach, over to the like the ginger factory and all of that back. Yeah. It's pretty cool. Really.
Where's the ginger factory used to be at Budrum? Is it still at Budrum or it's not anymore? Yandina now, the ginger factory. Righto. Is that where you got those ginger beer beers? Okay, so they sell that at the Ginger Factory.
Yeah.
What do they like? All right.
Yeah, really good.
Nathan Schilling saying Mount Tempest on Moreton Island is spectacular. I've been on Moreton Island. I can't remember going up Mount Tempest, but mate, it was too long ago. Lisa Macy, MT, mate, not the whole thing. Just MT, Coolum, no spaces. MT Coolum, one word. Otherwise, StreamYard doesn't accept spaces and capitals, mate. It's just the way the program is. That's out of my hands. So redo it, please. Righto, how many we got here? We got 48. Let's see if we can get to 50, guys. 50 entries. Let's see if we can get to 50 entries, and then we'll do a draw, right? Emu Mountain is lovely and quieter. Where is Emu Mountain? Is that, Craig, is that on the Sunshine Coast?
No idea. Never heard of it.
Where's Emu Mountain, mate? I don't know where that is, I must admit. I'm not sure. Not sure where it is. Hey, Ken, next time you're at Coolum, straight across from the caravan park is a little French pastry shop called La Pessière, or a French name. Go in there for a coffee and one of their Danishes. Absolutely beautiful, mate. What a great little... We go across there every morning, Roz. Roz and I, when we stay at the Coolum Caravan Park, which is not cheap, I must admit, and we have a beautiful coffee and a beautiful Danish from there. Oh, my God. They got real proper French pastries in there, mate. It's a beautiful little bakery. It really is. Yeah, so make sure you go there next time you go to Mount Coolum.
Yeah.
Go to that little French pastry shop and have a coffee and a apple Danish. Not an apple, a Danish of some sort. They've got blueberry ones and custard ones. Oh, just magnificent pastries. They really are. Yeah. Come to Bucks Beach and sit on the sand and get nailed by a crocodile. Yeah, I know. They're around, mate. Don't worry about that. They are around, the crocodiles up here. I keep talking about it. And I was walking up the beach the other day, and a lady was there letting her 2 border collies swim in the ocean. And I just thought, one day it's going to go south for you. There's going to be a croc waiting, and you hear about it all the time. You always hear about crocs getting dogs on the beach at Carbel and that. There was a guy fishing on the beach out at Flying Fish Point here at Innisfail years ago. Kids were throwing a ball in for the dog. Old mate's knee deep, having a flick of a lure. Next thing, gone. Dog was gone. Croc got it here in Innisfail. Me mate lost his my neighbour down here. He lost his dog, got too close to the river down here, the North Johnston River. He lost his dog to a croc. It happens. It happens quite regularly up here. Crocs love dogs. That's why I don't like letting Rafa near the bloody water up here. It's dangerous. Right, how many we got here? 54. Wow. Righto, let's go. I'm going to present, share the screen. StreamYard, share. Can you see that, Ken?
Yep.
54 entries, guys. Well done. So if you win this, you're going to be getting a 2XL and a 2XL shorts, or an XL shirt with an XL shorts. If it doesn't fit you, maybe you can give it to a friend or family member or something. Okay, here we go. Good luck, everyone. Good luck. Oh, I just saw Phil Taylor come up. Oh, Karen Mack. How are you, guys? Saw you down at the Legends camp. Karen, well done. Well done.
Good.
So let me know in the comments, Ken. Keep an eye out what you want. Here we go. I've got 2XL yellow long sleeve and a black shorts. I've got a 2XL fishing shirt with no shorts because I think I use the shorts for that. I've got an extra large shorts and fishing shirt, yellow and black yellow top, black shorts, and I've got extra large, the pink and orange fishing shirt with the nice blue, royal blue Gidgee shorts. So let me know, Karen. Keep an eye out there, and stop screen. We'll go back there. Gidge, keep an eye out.
Yeah. Job's
Karen,
on.
what size are you taking, mate? And if it doesn't fit you, pick a size that you can give to a family member or a friend or something like that, and I'll send it to you. Make sure you send me your contact details and postal address on Mr. Buckaroony via Messenger on Facebook. Ceramic 2XL. Yep, 2XL. Okay. So what I'll do, the 2XL, the yellow shirt, 2XL yellow Gidgee shirt, the yellow and black, and the black shorts, which is what I've got on here, guys. Well, the black. Oh, you can't see. The black training. So Karen has got the 2XLs there. 2XL yellow shirt. Righto, we'll get straight in. This will go for thing. I'm going to get another one here. Righto. This one pops its head up every time without fail. Hashtag. If you've been following this channel for a while, everyone, you should know this off the top of your head. Roz's mum was born in the Torres Strait Islands on a little island. What was the name of that island? Hashtag. I don't want the ISLAND at the end. I just want the name. The traditional name, not Mount Ernest, the English name. I want hashtag. No, not Ernest. That's the English name. Landy. Anthony Wicks, spelt incorrectly. No, Nathan, incorrect. I don't want island at the end. I just want hashtag Nagi. Greggy Campbell, no capitals, you diddly donk. No capitals. Mark Lavelle, you spastic. It's NH. What was that spelling? What is Mark Lavelle? What is that? That looks like some African name. Mark? NHAGI. I've never seen that spelt that way before. No, it's not NAGI. It's Nagi Island, but it's spelt a bit different, guys. Greggy Campbell spelt it correctly, but he put a capital N in. There's no capitals in this StreamYard giveaway stuff, guys. It's all got to be lowercase. So once someone does it, it's not NAGI, everyone. It's not NAGI. Someone spell it. Here we go. Marky Lavelle has now got it. My God. That's how you spell it, everyone. If you spell it incorrectly, retype it and you'll have a chance to win something. See, you can't say we're biased on this channel. We give everyone a chance. Even the no-hopers have got a chance to win something on this channel. NAGHIR. That's it. Well done, Mark. Well done. The first spelling was all over the place. NAGI. Admittedly, everyone, Darren, I have seen the island spelt NAGI on the internet, but it's not the correct way to spell it. Jared, well done, mate. Jared's got it. Get there, guys. Jared T. Nagi Island. Been there twice with Roz. We flew out by helicopter. Roz's grandmum is buried on the island. It's uninhabited at the moment. Or is someone on there now, Roz? You got is there an uncle living on there now? People go back and forward there. But there is graves on there. Roz's great-great-grandfather's buried on there, James Mills, and Roz's grandmum, Masalgi, is buried on there, okay, and was right where the house used to be. The only structures on there, you can see where there were two slabs. One was for the shop, one was for the little school. And that's how it was, just real basic living back in those days. It really was. Roz's great-great-grandfather got into business with Frank Jardine, guys, who the Jardine River was named after. And they ran cattle on Nagi Island for a while. And James Mills also ran pearl luggers. And I think he lost a lot of them in the big cyclone back in 1901 or something. Big cyclone come through. and sunk half the bloody pearl luggers up in the Torres Strait. So Brentwall, NAGHIR. I've got some XLs left, guys, an XL package, extra large, and a 2XL fishing shirt by itself and no shorts. So that's what's left. So get in there, Nagi Island, NAGHIR. Well done, everyone. Finally getting it. Drunk Gorilla. How many we got? Holy dooly, 61 entries in a short period of time. I'm going to draw that. What do you reckon? Should I draw it? Present 61 entries in this one. Wow. Hopefully you've all spelt it right. Paul Martini. You're not XL, Paulie. You are not XL. Your missus might be. You're not XL, surely. Share screen. That one. Share. Can you see that, Ken?
Yeah.
Righto, here we go for another prize, everyone. Good luck. Let's see who this one ends up on. This is for some more Gidgee Gorilla gear. Oh, Jennifer G, come up. P Mama.
Mama.
Who is P Mama? Who are you? P Mama, well done. Well done, P Mama. What now? Come on and tell P Mama. I have not seen that. That rings alarm bells for me, seeing that. I hope you're not a troll. We'll soon find out, buddy, because when you send your stuff through, it's going to have your real name, your address, and all that type of stuff on there. We don't want the train driver on there. As Roscoe Adams again saying, Buck, send all the gear over to America for me. So, Wixie, there you go. Anyway, that's great. It's Paul Wixie said. That's good. I feel better now, mate. When I see names I don't recognise Wixie, I'll get a bit concerned. It's Paula. Paula Wix, guys, his partner. Or Paula. Wixie's partner, Paula. There you go.
Nice. Awesome.
Well done. What does Paula want, Wixie? Well done, Paula. Redraw. Now, hang on. Is that rig? Is that a or are you actually doing that? Rigged. Wixie's going rigged because his missus has won the prize. I'm not going to take anything you say, Wixie. I want to hear from her, mate. P Mama. Wixie was trying to say redraw. Paula has said, I'll have the XL. Wixie's probably lying on his back, counting sheep as we speak. Paula has knocked him clean out for trying to do her out of a prize. So XL. Well, which one? Do you want the pink shirt with the blue shorts, or do you want the yellow shirt with the black shorts, Paula? Black Diamond 4x4. G'day, mate. How are you? Hope you're well. What I was going to say, Wixie's asleep because Paula's just knocked him clean out. But he said redraw. I was nearly going to do a redraw then. Then when he went rigged, I thought, oh, hang on. Man down, Wixie. Yeah. Can someone ring him up, Marky? Ring Wixie up and see if he's still conscious, please. I reckon he's been knocked clean out. The yellow would be great. Right. So here we go. So we've got the XL Gidgee shirt, extra large long sleeve fishing shirt, look really good, and the size 42, which is equivalent of an XL, training shorts, which are really, really good as well. So there we go. Well done, Paula. Well done on that one. So we've still got a 2XL fishing shirt left, Gidge. And we've got an XL pink fishing shirt with the blue shorts, which looks really good. Someone sent me a photo. I'll get out of that. Stop screen. Someone sent me a photo of the pink fishing shirt with the blue shorts, and it looked really, really good. Who was that? Was it you, Marky Lavelle? Did you get the pink shirt with the blue shorts? I can't remember now. 1 hour in. Thanks, Mike. 1 hour 19. Yes, exactly. Bobby Asser got some stuff off you the other day, Ken.
Yeah.
What did Bobby get? The green. He got the green shirt, didn't he? Green.
Got green plain polo, and I gave him a couple of pairs of the training shorts. Yeah.
Yeah, good stuff. Absolutely fantastic. Yeah. No, that's good. Anyway, I've got 2 more prizes to give away. I've got to think of something else. Ken, you got any
How many times I swore at someone today coming back from Sunshine Coast? It's between 4,000 and 92,000 times.
Dreamyard.com/giveaway.
Dead set. I cannot believe the absolute congestion of traffic in southeast Queensland.
Yeah, and the Labor government wants to build another
20 odd kilometres until I had to turn off to Deception Bay. We sat between 10 to 20 kilometres an hour for 40 kilometres. Unbelievable.
Here we go. Oh, you idiot. Hang on. I've got it. I misspelled it.
Dickhead.
That's better. Sorry, everyone. I just misspelled. That's what I'm going to say, Ken. What's the Premier's name? Stephen Miles?
Miles, yeah.
Going on about building another city the size of Ipswich up northwest of Brisbane. And I just, as soon as I heard that, I thought, can you not see, you fucking moron, that the southeast corner of Queensland is overpopulated and the infrastructure cannot keep up with the population down there at the moment? We're talking the roads. You live down there, mate, and you ring me every day without fail complaining about the traffic in southeast Queensland. Like, honestly, mate. And why do they want to go and build another city that can take 1 million people or whatever they're doing in the southeast corner? Why don't they go and promote trying to build up places like Townsville, Cairns, Mackay, Rockhampton, Mount Isa maybe, Toowoomba, Emerald? Start building up and trying to get things and employment and all this type of stuff in some of the larger rural towns. Honestly, it's everything. And this is why we get the shits up here in North Queensland, is everything we hear on the news is they're building another underground tunnel in Brisbane, another highway, this. Everything's, the money's just...
It's broken, Paul.
Hey?
Southeast Queensland is broken. You cannot go anywhere. It's just like...
Where's the...
Well, you go, you're out fucking... Oh, you're still out, you fuckhead. It's just like, it takes half a day to do anything. It really does. And it's...
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's frustrating. It's just like, fuck. And I'm like trying to... Now, with my job, as much as I'm starting to love my job, it's just like, the mental health aspect of living in southeast Queensland is really taken over from my job. It really is.
What pisses me off, mate, and that's why I vote for the Katter Party, is where does the money come from to allow them to do all that down there? From friggin' North Queensland, from the coal royalties and that. But then you come up here and see the state of the roads. They're a friggin' disgrace. When I drove home from the Legends camp, mate, as soon as I got north of southeast Queensland, the Bruce Highway was a frigging disgrace. It was a national disgrace, and I'm not exaggerating. It was all you could hear on the UHF was the truckies mocking the state of the highway. It was a disgrace. And yet they want to pump more money in the friggin' Olympics. We should never have gone down there. Anyway, I'm going down the thing. Exactly right, Brad Howell. We keep voting them in. And without going, I'm not saying everyone should vote for Katter Party and all that, but we're voting these bloody idiots in, and have a look at the state of it. We vote Albo in. Have a look at the state of the country with that clown. He couldn't run a chook raffle. I feel sorry for Stephen Miles. I think personally he's not a bad bloke. I think his heart's in the right place, Ken. But I don't think he's going to get in, and he shouldn't get in because he was under that Anastasia Palaszczuk for all those years, and he was just a yes man to her. He didn't chip her on anything. He just went along with everything she said, and if he doesn't get voted in, it's his problem, and it's his fault. So I think it's time, and I personally think what's going to get Crucifili in is the youth crime, mate. I think everyone's had a gutful, and I think that one subject alone will get him in. Hashtag
as long as all this shit that he's promising, if doesn't come to fruition, he should be jailed for it. If he doesn't fucking come to the party with all this shit that he's promising, he should be jailed for it.
Well, the only time you hear him coming on promising shit is just before an election, isn't it? You never hear him promising anything otherwise. Correct. They're all pieces of shit. We know that.
Right. Promise what you want, but if it doesn't come to fruition within, say, 6 months, can, mate, for fraud.
Yeah. Graham Whitaker said, hey, guys, what I'm going down here, it's hashtag support the bush. Hashtag support the bush. Put it in there. Absolutely. Paulie Newcomb, well done, mate. Hashtag support the bush. That's to win the next prize. And where I'm going with that
could be taken really out of context. But anyway, let's not go there.
Let's not go there. Let's support the bush. Support rural and country towns, Ken. You were just, hang on, just before I go on to that, Graham Whitaker had a good thing here. Why has Toowoomba got the cheapest fuel in Queensland? Always has had cheap fuel, mate. I used to live in Toowoomba. New South Wales is Newcastle, Sydney and Wollongong, and Queensland is southeast Queensland. No one else matters when it comes down to where the votes are. Exactly right, Graham. That's where the population is, mate, and that's what they keep concentrating on because all the inner city friggin' idiots keep voting them in. I get angry when I think about it. When I sit there on election night and seeing all these fucktards getting voted in, and you just think, who are these people voting these people in? Most of us on here seem to be just normal people, but I don't know. Like, who keeps voting them in? There's people out there keep voting these morons in.
Yeah, Randall.
Support the bush, guys. Randall, well done. Randall's in, guys. That's who Ken lives with. Randall Macy. Support the bush, and that's what the government should be doing. You were just out, and this is where I'm going with that, Ken. You were just out in Roma, mate. You haven't been out there since you were a kid, and you were impressed with that country town. And we'll just use Roma as an example. That is another town that has got potential if they put the money in there to get manufacturing out there, get the trains out there, service the trains, start getting employment. You know, when I went through Hewenden used to have a big employment thing there, servicing all the Queensland rail trains that went through there. And they took it and put it down in the south, all the servicing. You know, they used to provide a lot of employment for that little town, Hewenden, which is between Townsville and Mount Isa, guys. Roma's got potential, Ken. It's a great town. Yeah. Roma, St. George, all these country towns have got potential. But no one wants to put any money in there and let them prosper from it. Toowoomba, mate. Toowoomba's a bloody thrive. It's a good town. Even Emerald's got potential. Cairns and Townsville's got potential to go even bigger if they do something with the water situation. But Townsville's still got the amount of room that Townsville can expand. And you could put another 100,000 people in Townsville. comfortably if you keep building out, but you'd have to do something with the water infrastructure. Brisbane's just it's choked, mate. It's just choked to death now from traffic. But they want to build another city down there, another city the size of Ipswich. And then what's that going to do? Here we go. Phil's on. My son Phil's on. If there's someone's very opinionated about something, it's saying Phil's on going, Uncle Ken has gone weird on me. He's wearing an alpaca hat.
Piss. I'll be back.
Yeah, righto. Grab another beer while you're there. Scott, well, there you go. Exactly right. Here we go. Scotty, I'm glad you put that up there, mate. Scotty Jennings works out on an onion, garlic, pumpkin, cotton, all different types of stuff on a farm out there, out in St. George, everyone, which is another great little country town. I like St. George. Great bakery out there. They employ 150 people harvesting onions and garlic and all that type of stuff. Scotty's the shed manager out there. That's what we need to do. Like, there's so much employment out in these country towns. I'm sure they're always looking for, wasn't for the backpackers up here, the banana farms, they're all European backpackers or from Vanuatu. A lot of Vanuatu people up here pumping bananas. If it wasn't for them doing it, the bananas wouldn't get harvested. You wouldn't be getting bananas down where you are, guys. 90% of Australia's Cavendish bananas come from this region, Tully, Innisfail, and all that type of stuff. We didn't have the Vanuatu guys here helping do that because, I don't know, there's employment out there. We're not doing things right. I know what I'm trying to say, but there you go. A farm out in St. George that Scotty works on, employing 150 people. Needs to be more of it. These country towns have got so much potential, everyone. And that's why I keep promoting on my channel. If you go out, you want to go for a trip, go out into the bush. Have a look at these country towns and don't free camp everywhere you go. Throw a bit of money out there and support these country towns. I'll tell you what, when you go out to a country town caravan park, they don't charge you $60 or $65 a night for a powered site. They charge you $30 or something. They're very realistic out there. And I'm passionate about country towns. Me and Ken were brought up in country towns. They're bloody brilliant. They really are. So hashtag support the bush. There we go. Let's get out and support the bush, guys. If you live in the big, if you're in Sydney or all these big things in New South Wales, Melbourne, get out and support your country towns in whatever state you're in.
Bloody earth.
Went into my mechanic the other day, and he's just put a young mechanic on. Geez, it was good to see. He said, mate, he didn't want to be at school. He just wanted to be a mechanic. And he said, I put him on as an apprentice, first year apprentice. And I said, good on you, Matthew. Bloody, and he was a really nice young fella. Matthew said he's bloody just keen as mustard. He's always, if there's nothing to do, he's on the broom, he's cleaning up the workshop and that. He said, isn't it good to see a young fella that didn't want to finish grade 10. He just hated school, but he wanted to be a mechanic, and Matthew's given him a chance to do that. And he's going to go on to bigger and better things, probably be like Brad Howell, do his apprenticeship, go on, work for years, work his ass off, fixing people's cars, and may own his own workshop down the track and contribute to the country. Good on him. That's what we need. Bloody need more of that stuff. Righto. Here we go. I'm going to go. How many we got on? 50 entries, right? I'm going to go back here, present, share the screen, and we're going to draw it, Ken.
Mm-hmm.
I've got an XL pink and blue shorts left, so extra large package, and I've also got, I wish I had an extra large package, but I do not have. I've got extra large fishing shirt and some blue shorts in extra large, and I've got a 2XL pink fishing shirt. Draw. Here we go. Good luck, everyone. Oh, Nikki Slade, Greggy Campbell. Bro!
Amazing! Woo! Go Quanta!
There we go. That's That's
Cheap
the perfect-
postage.
cheap postage.
2XL.
I'll tell you what I'm going to do, Ken. You've got a whole room full of Gidgee Gorilla gear. You can give Randall something out of your thing, and I'm going to do a redraw. What do you reckon of that one?
Yeah. Job's on.
Draw again. Ken's going to sort Randall out. That's the guy who Ken lives with, everyone. Well done, Randall.
Absolute
Ken will sort out.
legend.
Thank you.
I'm going to...
Good shit. Woo!
I'll stop the screen there. You're a cockhead. There we go. I'm going to go again. Present. Share the screen. That one there.
Oh,
Share.
there's an argument. Randall and Lisa are fucking. There's fisticuffs.
There's a bit of usus going on. Here we go. Redraw. That was rigged, that one. So we're going to do a redraw. Green Saywell. Styles Hammer.
Goals!
Gidgee is on fire, everyone. The Gidge is on fire. Stoles Hammer, well done, mate. What do you want? Do you want the 2XL fishing shirt or do you want the XL? They're both the orangey pink fishing shirts, which look really good. Do you want the XL fishing shirt with the blue shorts or the 2XL fishing shirt? Let us know. Well done, Stolzy.
Well done, Stoles.
Well done, mate. Good shit. On your stove, Landy Smurf saying, on your Stolzy. Good stuff. So Stoles Hammer has had a win there, everyone. Good stuff.
Oh, what's happened? I'm just looking at myself here.
I logged myself out. Am I back, Ken?
Yeah, you're back.
I just logged myself out. What a diddly donk. Absolute diddly donk. Stolzy. Has Stolzy come on and said what he wants? So I know what's...
I haven't touched it.
Hey, mate. Graham, what do you say? I had a mate in Townsville that grew pumpkins on 20 acres. It was like, it can't be worth the effort. $120 a tonne by 3.5 tonnes to the acre with no specialist gear and a one-man operation. Wow. Yeah, I know. Coles and Woolies have got to start giving the farmers a bit more for it, but not charge us extra for it. Like, they've got a big fudge factor there. So, yeah, Stolzy, what do you want, mate? Let us know what you want, please. Yeah, that's a shame. I know the farmers do it hard, mate, don't they? I'm just waiting for Stolzhammer to come on and let us know. Does he want the XL shirt and shorts, or does he want the 2XL shirt?
You know,
Sorry,
Paul, going out to Roma this week. Yeah, this week. And we're just looking, you know, like we went out on Monday, which is a public holiday, and the regional security manager I was cruising out with, he's just going, look at this. All the farmers, there's no such thing as fucking public holidays. It's like they're out there absolutely fucking flogging themselves for what we do. You know, everything we drink, we eat. These farmers, and it really shone to me. These farmers are out there every day. Public holidays don't matter. And we sit here bitching about the price of this, price of that, blah, blah, blah. And here these guys are just cranking it 24/7.
Yeah, absolutely. I know. They work hard. They work hard, the farmers. And you know what? I know the cane farmers and banana farmers have a whinge here, but, you know, I think they do pretty well. But, my God, my ex-next-door neighbour, he owns a banana farm up around Mount Garnet and that. He works 7 days a week as well, Ken. They work hard, mate. And they deserve to bloody clean up. They really do if they're doing well. I know there's a lot of farmers out there that probably work their ass off and aren't being supported enough by Woolworths and Coles and that. I think we've got to – Coles and Woolies have got to stop thinking about just this all the time. And there's a bigger picture here. It's not about profit all the time. Stop being greedy pricks. And that's what's killing this country, everyone. Everyone's becoming greedy. And when people become greedy, there's always people down the bottom who suffer as a result of it, Ken. They really do. And Coles and Woolies, not that they'll be watching this, of course, but they need to do. I understand that businesses need to make a profit. I get that. But they can make a profit. But they can do it in a way that everyone benefits from it. And everyone, and that's the way this country used to work. But now it just seems to be the fucking big boys get to the top and the little fellas just struggle more and more. And we've got to turn that around. The banks, all these CEOs of banks and like Alan Joyce, all on $20 billion.
Do you honestly think Alan Joyce, though he's gone, he was on $24 million a year? Do you really think that any of these CEOs on even $1 million a year are going to forsake any of their income for a farmer or for us?
Well, they should. And that's what I'm saying. We're just becoming greedy, mate. Greed kills the world.
Not we, the 1% are becoming greedy or are greedy.
And we need to remember that when we vote, guys. We need to think about who we're voting for. But is there a that's why I don't know. I don't know if the Katter Party make a difference, guys, but they support the farmers. And Bob Katter, as mad as he is, he's always up there trying to support the farmers and that. And that's why I vote for them. The politicians down in Brisbane and that, they couldn't give a shit about bloody farmers. But anyway, all we can do is just try and support them. And, go to exactly right, Chris. Buy fruit and veggies from your farmers markets if you're in a place that's got farmers market. Rather than, if there's you go into a shopping centre, there's a fruit and veggie shop there or a butcher. Try and get your fruit and veggies and your meat from those shops rather than Coles and Woolies. If we all start doing it, Coles and Woolies might start having to think about things. I know it's easy when you only want 6 items, rather than going to the butcher to grab a kilo of snags and then going to the veggie shop to grab some potato and broccoli or whatever, and then going to Coles and Woolies and buying your milk. Like, you can just do it all in one place. I get it's a convenience thing. But if I'm going to do a big meat shop, I always go to the butcher. I don't do a big meat shop at Coles and Woolies. I go to my local butcher. We got 3 good butchers. We got a heap of good butchers. If you want to go outside Innisfail to South Johnston and Silkwood and those little towns, I like to go down to those butchers and support them from time to time as well. So try and get out and Monkey's on. G'day, Monkey. And bloody support. Support your local greengrocer, guys, if they're still around, your local butcher, rather than do it through Coles and Woolies. Our milk farmers and all that type of stuff, they're always getting screwed to the wall by Coles and Woolies. We're just greed, isn't it? Greed's killing us. Ken, have you got a final hashtag? Because I've still got an XL shirt and XL shorts to give away. Think of a hashtag. So I still got this isn't in a packet, guys, but it's brand new. When the gear arrived, Customs, or what do they call, Border Force, whoever it is, they rip stuff open and check random stuff out. So Brett from SMG Sports, guys, used to get his indoor cricket balls in, and every now and then a couple of them be cut in half. They cut them open to make sure there's no drugs in there, and then they put them back in. Brett used to go, I just paid for these, you arseholes, and you've gone and cut them in half. I understand they have to do the job, but boy, oh boy. But yeah, they go and every now and then they might do out of a box. Ken, you probably found the same thing. 6 or so shirts will be ripped out of the packets. And
nothing like Brett from SMG. Like some of the shit he used to show me, it's just like, fuck me, uncool. But anyway, like people trying to make a genuine living, not cool.
Yeah, Phil saying, here's my son, Phil, everyone. People are time poor. A lot of us don't have time. I know when you're working Monday to Friday, you get up early in the morning, get home late at night, got to pick the kids up from daycare or pick the kids up from school. Everyone's hustle and bustle. It's so easy to go to Coles and Woolies, grab everything in one time. And that you're right, Phil. People are time poor now. But anyway, still at the weekends, eh? And that's what pissed me off. We used to have a really good IGA supermarket here in Innisfail. Coles and Woolworths traded Monday to Saturday, and they were closed on Sundays. IGA used to do really well, and we had 3 supermarkets in town. Well, guess what? They gave Coles and Woolies Sunday trading. IGA closed down. Yeah, it was just the 2 big boys on the block just don't care about anyone else. It's bullshit. Yeah. Yeah, it just shows Yeah, I know, Brad. They should be able to go through the X-ray machines, and if something looks a bit abnormal, go in and have a look. We've got to protect our shit coming into this country. But poor old Brett, he get a heap of cricket balls, and a dozen of them be cut in half. He said, this is all money. It's money to him. So, it'd be very frustrating. At least we can still use those shirts. It's, they just take them out of the packet.
Yeah.
And crumple the packets up that you can't use them again. But Brett can't use those cricket balls again. Yeah. Marky Lavelle saying Phil likes the IGA. Phil goes to IGAs because he hates crowds. He hates people. If anyone hates people more than me, it's my son. He hates human beings. And he goes to IGA so he can get in, get out, and not have to deal with the crowds and all the people and that. Hey, I'm going to put a new thing up here, Ken.
I'm with you, Phil. Love you, mate.
How about hashtag support the farmers? I reckon that's a good one. Hashtag everyone. Hashtag support the farmers. No capitals, no gaps. Hashtag support the farmers for an extra large pink orange long sleeve Gidgee Gorilla fishing shirt and the nice royal blue Gidgee Gorilla shorts, which are very comfy. Guys, if you want some cheap stuff, and I'll give Ken a plug here, if you want some cheap, and when I say cheap, it's not cheap and nasty, it's good quality, Ken. It's bloody good quality stuff. You want, this is a bit out. You got the plain one where you got the blue without the big gorilla on as well. They look really good. The Gidgee Gorilla shirts, the plain ones, look quite smart to go out to have a countery at night. Set of Gidgee Gorilla shorts, the shirt, set of runners or your thongs if you're up here, rubber pluggers. Go to the pub and have a countery. You look quite smart in these. The green, the plain green looks really smart.
These training shirts as well.
Yeah. And there's all different types of training. There'll be about 4 or 5 different coloured training shirts. They're good, mate. They're nice and comfortable. I wear them to the gym and that, mate. Or you wear them to go for your walks and that during the day.
Yeah.
Nice, lightweight, cool. They're really good. Dan Barker saying, I hate humans too. Dan might have been a former copper or prison officer if he hates humans, because that's why But anyway, and that's why I go to these camping events, everyone. And I say this seriously now. There are a lot of shit human beings out there in this world. But when you go to these camping events, the Buckaroony camping event, the Legends for Charity, Camping with Mates 2025, I'll tell you now, every human being at those events is a good person. And you can vouch for that too, Ken. So all you guys in the chat room here, there's still good people out there. So don't lose faith, guys. I know I say things at times you may not agree with. I don't expect everyone to agree with everything I say. I might have said stuff tonight. City slickers out there might get a bit offended. I live in a rural area, and I friggin' hate cities, guys. And I want to see rural areas, not just in Queensland, everywhere. When I was down in Victoria and Tassie, some of the little towns down there are beautiful, great little towns. Orbost, Marlow, Bairnsdale, and like in Victoria, some of the towns, Lakes Entrance and all those, absolutely beautiful. Some of the little towns on the south coast of New South Wales are stunning. You know, like everything's about Sydney. I guess the cockroaches are down there going, yeah, everything gets spent in Sydney and the rest of New South Wales misses out. Got to start spending a bit more money on the bloody rural areas in this country. That's what drives this country, I reckon, the rural. That's what keeps Australia going, is the rural towns and that bloody. You know, I go back out to Suratcam where we live, and you go to the pub at night and you see people out in that country town, nothing going on. They go to the pub for a countery and take their kids with them. It's like a family thing. You know, you just don't go to the pub and there's all young yahoos there. People were turning up at the Surat pub at night with their, like, mum, dad, and the kids and a baby, and that's their night out. And they have a countery, have a few drinks and whatever, and kids have a game of pool. It's good to see. Allara, you were really impressed with Allara, mate. What a great little town.
Roma, Texas, Inglewood, they're all just brilliant. Yeah. I was like the last few nights in Roma, I was just blown away by how full on it was. It was just really good to see. Like the cafes and the bars are really up there. It's really good. Really, really good.
I've only ever travelled through Roma and refueled there, mate. I've never really gone into the town centre and that. And it's where our old mate, Fisherman Fecky, was. Fecky loved living out in Roma. Loved it. And
if you're going through there, and if you need somewhere to stay, if you haven't got a van, Athena is where we stayed. Absolutely amazing.
What's it called? Athena?
Athena, yep. I felt like I was on the Gold Coast. It was bloody beautiful.
What is it, a motel or motel or something?
Yeah. Absolutely stunning. And we paid $500 for 2 nights for 2 of us, with a massive big dual unit, so like two units, queen size beds, massive big balcony, and all of that. Yeah. So basically, $250 a night for 2 of us. Brilliant, really good.
Yeah, Jamie Porto, that's good bakery at Inglewood. We've got a cousin, Jeff Rosington, living at Inglewood. Ken, mum's side of the family, Jeff Rosington, living at Inglewood. You didn't get to catch up with Jeff when you went out there, eh?
No, I rang him, but no answer. But I stayed in Texas for a couple of nights, went into Inglewood, just bloody beautiful, all of it.
Hey, Lukey, guess who's going to be at the Perth 4-wheel drive show when I go there? Molly Dixon's going to be there, and Ros will knock me clean out if I get my photo taken with her. So there you go, Lukey. I'll go up and say g'day. I say, Lukey said to say g'day, Molly, and I'll show her the picture.
I must say, Lukey, she's not too bad on the eye.
Yeah, she's a nice-looking young girl, isn't she? So, Susie Ellum, night all. Oh, here we go, Susie. All the cockroaches. It's 9:25. That's right. You're on daylight savings. Weak as piss, Susie. The cockroaches are on daylight savings and they're all falling to sleep. Oh, dear. Timmy O'Hara saying the Roma coma. Timmy's been out there and had a few beers. G'day, Timmy. How are you, mate?
Hello.
Susie's got to go to work early in the morning, no doubt. Hope you're all well. Oliver family's on. Tommy and Christina and the girls. G'day, Tommy. How are you, mate?
Oliver's.
Support the farmers. Exactly what Tommy's put in there. Support the farmers. How good was Tommy at the Legends camp, Ken, in the kitchen? That guy, unbelievable. Just watching a
legend.
Just watching a chef do his business. Just incredible, Tommy. And the bloody food that you dished up, mate, was spot on. The lamb shanks, the beef cheeks, all not cryovac.
And he was just so like, fucking, yeah, it's all good. So he was just so relaxed about it all. It's like, what?
Did I tell anyone that me bloody cream split there? Me cream split on me coconut curry chicken. Couldn't believe it. The cream split, and I went into a mass panic. Tom goes, just scrape it off, mate. And I did. I scraped about that much oil off the top of the coconut curry chicken, which ended up tasting pretty good.
Brad took care of it.
Bradley Hiroshima Howell took care of that oil, guys. He goes, Buck, don't throw it down the sink. That's not environmentally friendly. Well, 30 seconds later, a Hiroshima mushroom cloud lit up the sky and took out the ozone layer. Brad threw it on the fire, guys, and nearly took Jack Turtle and Marjo and about 10 other people that were sitting around the fire. It was nearly a disaster. That's how Brad got his name, Hiroshima Howell, guys. He threw the bloody oil off the coconut curry chicken that I scooped off the top because the cream split, and probably the chicken wings and all the stuff come to the top. Brad said, I'll throw her on the fire. Oh, my God. It was like the third nuclear blast in Japan in 1945. It was ridiculous. Right, here we go. This is for the last giveaway.
Though I might add that my cream didn't split for my green curry.
Yeah, how come yours didn't split? Maybe I didn't have enough beers. Present, share the screen, giveaway. Here we go. This is the last giveaway of the night, guys. Then we'll wind it up, eh? Can you see that, Ken?
Yeah.
Right. Support the farm. Hashtag support the farmers, guys. And how do we do that? Well, we go to our local butcher. We go to our local greengrocer and all that type of stuff. And hopefully, I don't know. We just don't want Coles and Woolies. Just don't want Coles and Woolies having the monopoly on everything, because then they dictate to the farmers, we'll only pay you so much for this and so much for that. It's just greedy. They're greedy pricks. They really are. Here we go. Good luck. This is for the extra large pink fishing shirt and the blue shorts. This is a good prize, guys. It really is. Jamie Fulton. Well done, Jamie. Jamie Fulton has won, everyone. Well done, guys. Well done. Jamie, I was going to say, what do you want? Well, I know what you're getting because there's only one prize left, mate. You're getting the pink extra large fishing shirt, mate, and the blue extra large size 42 blue shorts, which are really, really comfy. Great knock around shorts.
If that's not the right size, Jamie, like, just ping me a message, bro, and I'll send you the right size.
Yeah,
Easy.
That's all right. If that doesn't fit you, mate, if extra large isn't good, I'm sure you know someone. You got a mate, family members or something.
I'll just send you the right size. I got heaps of shit in stock.
Yeah. Anyway, well done, Jamie. Anyone who won a prize tonight, guys, please get onto Facebook, Mr. Buckaroony. Send me a message with your name and your postal address, please, guys, and your phone number. Because when I express post them, they ask for your phone number on the top. So if something happens, yeah, absolutely fantastic. Dan Parker saying hashtag rigged. Absolutely, mate. Absolutely. Paulie Martin saying, well done to all the winners. Yeah, well done, guys. I've had them sitting here for a while. So I thought it's about bloody time we get in and give them away. I'll send them off either tomorrow or Tuesday, whenever I can. Once I get your postal addresses, send them through. Brett Sikowski, yeah, mate, well done. Bretty's got the 2 3XLs, and make sure I get a photo wearing them. When you get them, I want a photo. Brett, standing in a cane field, bloody wrestling a taipan or something, mate, in your Gidgee Gorilla stuff. So, yeah. So if you get, guys, if you got bloody a good photo in your Gidgee gear, sell it, send it through, and I'll throw her up on Facebook, eh? That'll be good. Dan Barker saying, well done, Gidgee and Buck and Gidge, well done. Yeah, no, it's been a good night. I don't know if I forgot to say anything. Rafa's up a green frog out in the balcony. Can you hear him? As soon as the bushes rustle out in the front patio, Rafa's up. He knows it's a green frog in there. He goes apeshit over green frogs. He goes into a frenzy when there's a green frog on the balcony. Just absolutely incredible. Yeah. Anyway, thanks, Brad. Hope you and Mary are well, mate. Say good day to Mary for us. Been a hoot of a night. Yeah, just something a bit different, guys. no footy on anymore, is it? Might start doing these on a Friday or a Saturday night, Ken, now that there's no footy. Give some people sitting at home. I hope you all enjoyed it, guys, sitting there on a live stream. I know I love sitting down behind the computer with a beer when Rob the Wanderer or Steve Fuller or someone's doing a live feed and joining in the comment section. That's what it's all about. It's not just sitting here listening to us. Get in and have a chat with your mates in the comment section and enjoy your night. Nikki Slade, how come you're still out of bed? It is 9:32 down there and you are still out of bed. Nikki's usually in bed by now. Say good day to Jace for us. Hope you're both well down there. It'll be bloody warming up. Lisa, love the Gidgee clothing. Yeah, it looks good. These are a bit, isn't that? It's different, eh? Like, buddy, you walk around the shopping centre with that on and you see people looking at it like it stands out in the crowd. But if that's a bit too much out for you with the big gorilla on it, there's the plain ones and they look really, really smart. Just got the Gidgee Gorilla on the sleeves, and they look smart to go out and have a counter. You go to the pub, all that type of stuff. Remember, it's a clothing brand, guys. It's not, Ken hasn't got a YouTube channel or anything. It's trying to get a little clothing brand going. And if you want something, $30 a garment, $30 for a long sleeve fishing shirt. Go into BCF next time you're in BCF and have a look at how much their fishing shirts are. $89, $80. You can get a Gidgee one for 30, or if you get 4 garments, Ken, 4 for 100, $25 each, plus postage. So it's pretty good, mate. It's pretty good. If you live on the north side of Brisbane, Gidgee might even drop it into you and have a brew with you. Who knows? See what happens. So, yeah. Nikki saying message Gidgee. I don't know if that means message Gidgee or Nikki has sent Gidgee a message. Not quite sure. So, yeah. Enjoyable night. Shane, thanks, mate. Enjoyable way to spend a Sunday evening. Yeah. Unless you want to watch 60 Minutes or all that doom and gloom on the TV. Come on and have a laugh and talk about some shit. Anyway, but yeah, I'm pretty passionate on supporting the country, guys. You know, I live in a country town up here in far north Queensland, and the way we see it, we kind of get hosed over a bit by the politicians and that, and everything just seems to be concentrating on Brisbane and the Gold Coast and the Sunshine Coast. And, you know, and then when you drive, you see the state of the roads and that. It's disgraceful. The politicians have got their priorities wrong. I know there's a lot of people live down in the southeast corner. They're catering to that. That's where their votes are. It's bullshit, but can't afford to forget about the country people either. Yeah. Brett saying, I'll be buying more from the Gidgee for the wife and kids. My last shirt I purchased for the wife was $75. Yeah, Brett, well, you can kit the family out, mate, for $100 for 4 garments. I don't think Ken's got kids sizes, but anything from medium up, Ken, to the big sizes, I think you can. Salty Beach, I love this name. Salty Beaches, Starry Nights. Can you put up how to order again, please, Buck? People are asking. Sorry. Yes, it is. Send an email through to this buffhead here. How's the speed of the typing?
And if I've forgotten one of your orders, let me know.
How do
I had forgotten his order. Anyway, he's got it now.
Yeah, Bobby Assa sent, hey, Gidgee, did you forget about me? And Ken went, oh, there they are. Ken got him out of the box, put him aside to send to Bobby, and forgot about him. So anyway, he sent Bobby an extra set of shorts and that. So, yeah, Bobby's got his Gidgee Gorilla gear on. Yeah, Mr. Buller, it's sad to see, mate. There's more to Western Australia than Perth, mate, isn't there? There's more to West Aussie than just Perth. The country towns, little country towns like bloody Bridgetown and Manjimup. What's more? Pemberton. I love Pemberton. Those are some really beautiful little towns. Bridgetown's another one. West Aussie, down that south there, the thing, just some stunning. I'm not a big fan of northwestern Australia, Ken. I've been up around the Pilbara and that. She's a bit remote and that up there for me, but I'd love to go and see Exmouth. But that southwest corner of West Aussie, absolutely stunning. And speaking of which, we're flying in. We fly in on the Thursday night, the 7th, next month. Roz and I flying into Perth, staying a weekend in Perth, and then we're hiring a car on the Sunday morning and going down to Bustleton to see Lauren and my little granddaughter Macy, who I have not seen yet. So really looking forward to that. Going to the Perth 4-wheel drive show on Friday, the 8th, guys. I think it's Friday, the 8th of November. If you're over in West Aussie, Mr. Bullet, come to the 4-wheel drive show on Friday and say good day to me, mate. Me and Roz will be walking around. And then on the Saturday, I'm going around to Pete's from WA Camping Adventures, going around to Pete's place and doing a podcast with Pete for his Everyman Chats. Pete's got a podcast thing, Ken. So Pete's going to do a podcast with him. So really looking forward to that. Have a couple of proper 12s with Pete. And then on Sunday, we hire the car, going to go and do a bit of reminiscing in Perth, have a look at my old house and might drive past the SAS barracks, have a look, see if it looks a bit different or whatever, have a drive around. And then on Monday morning, driving down to Bustleton and spending 10 days with Lauren and Buzzy and little Macy. So really looking forward to that. And the shelter breweries, I didn't know this, but Pete gets a couple of cartons of shelter each month, shelter beer, and that's where the brewery is, there in Bustleton. So apparently Lauren said it's a beautiful brewery down near the jetty, and you can have a beautiful feed and all that type of stuff there. So really looking forward to that. So anyway, see you later, Gidge. You got to go to work early in the morning. I better let you go. It's 8:38 here in Queensland, 9:38 in the southern states. If Steve W. and Andy Riches are still on, hope you're well, fellas, up there in the motherland. Mike Blakely over in Colorado.
See you, boys.
Regards to all the Yanks over there who are affected by the hurricanes in Florida and North Carolina. I follow a guy on YouTube, guys, the crazy Russian hacker, and his name is Taras Kulikov or whatever. Crazy Russian hacker. Anyway, he got belted pretty hard. It came up past Florida and smacked into North Carolina pretty hard. So 230-something people killed in that one. My goodness. But then again, America's a lot more heavily populated than what we are. But anyway, Yanks, if you're watching, hang in there, guys. We're thinking of you. And hopefully all your governments, state, local, and federal governments will get you back on your feet. And Mother Nature's can be unforgiving at times, Ken. We've been through a couple of bad ones up here, mate. They're scary when they hit. They really are. So anyway, good night, everyone. Enjoy your week.
No.
Maybe we'll come on. Now that the footy season's over, we might do this a bit more often. Come on and have a jibber jabber and say good day to everyone. Thanks, Gidge. Good on you, mate.
See you all.
See you later, everyone. And we'll catch you again soon, eh? All the winners, well done. Don't forget to send me through your postal addresses. See you, Gidge. Hope you wake up crook in the morning. See you.
Fuck off.